The 10 Money Habits of Financially Successful People, a practical guide to building lasting wealth and financial freedom, Episode 2. Habit number 1. Pay yourself first. Welcome back to AiEveryday365 Smart Living. In our previous episode, we explored one of the most important truths in personal finance. We discovered that income is not the same as wealth, and wealth is not the same as financial freedom. We learned that earning more money alone does not guarantee financial success. Instead, lasting wealth is built through consistent habits, wise decisions, and long-term thinking. Understanding that difference provides the foundation. Now it is time to begin building upon it. Over the next 10 episodes, we will explore the timeless habits practiced by financially successful people across generations and around the world. We begin with perhaps the most powerful habit of them all. A habit so simple that many people overlook it, yet so transformative that it has helped millions build financial security, independence, and lasting wealth. It is called pay yourself first. This principle alters the way you think about money. Instead of saving whatever happens to remain after spending, financially successful people reverse the process. They invest in their future before paying for today's lifestyle. It is a small change in behavior that can produce extraordinary results over time. Let's discover why paying yourself first is the foundation upon which lasting wealth is built. Habit 1. Pay yourself first. Every great journey begins with a single decision. In the world of personal finance, one decision stands above almost every other. It is simple enough for a young adult beginning their first job, yet powerful enough to transform the financial future of someone approaching retirement. It is a habit practiced by many of the world's most financially successful people, regardless of their profession, income, or background. That habit is paying yourself first. At first glance, the phrase may sound confusing. After all, most people believe they are already paying themselves. They receive their salary, wages, or business income, deposit it into their bank account, and begin paying their expenses. Rent or mortgage payments leave the account. Utility bills are deducted. Insurance premiums are paid. Groceries are purchased. Fuel is added to the car. Entertainment, subscriptions, holidays, and countless other expenses gradually consume what remains. At the end of the month, if anything is left over, they save it. Unfortunately, for millions of people, there is very little left. Sometimes there is nothing left at all. This is the financial pattern that keeps many hardworking individuals trapped in a cycle that lasts for decades. They earn more as the years pass, but their expenses increase just as quickly. Every salary increase is absorbed by a larger house, a newer car, more expensive holidays, or additional lifestyle choices. Although they appear more prosperous, they are no closer to financial freedom. Financially successful people reverse this process. Instead of saving what remains after spending, they spend what remains after saving. That single change in thinking can alter an entire lifetime. Imagine that your income arrives at the beginning of each month. Before paying any bills, before making any purchases, and before considering discretionary spending, you immediately transfer a predetermined portion of your income into savings, investments, or another asset that contributes to your future wealth. That money is no longer available for ordinary spending. It has become an investment in your future self. You have paid yourself first. The principle is remarkably simple, yet its long-term impact is extraordinary. Consider two friends who begin their careers at the same age. They earn similar salaries and enjoy similar opportunities. The first friend promises to save whatever remains after covering monthly expenses. The second friend commits to saving a fixed percentage of every paycheck before spending anything else. During the first few months, the difference between them appears insignificant. After the first year, the gap begins to widen. After a decade, the second friend has accumulated meaningful savings and investments, while the first continues wondering why saving always seems so difficult. The difference was never income. The difference was habit. Paying yourself first is not about the amount you save. It is about establishing the discipline to make your future a financial priority. Many people delay saving because they believe they need a higher income before they can begin. They tell themselves that they will start investing after receiving a promotion, changing jobs, or increasing their earnings. The difficulty with this thinking is that spending habits often grow alongside income. Someone who struggles to save when earning a modest salary frequently discovers that saving remains equally difficult after earning significantly more. Income changes, habits often do not. Financially successful people understand that discipline is built before prosperity arrives. A person who consistently saves a small amount develops financial muscles that become stronger over time. Like physical exercise, the value lies not only in the immediate result, but also in the habit itself. Every month you pay yourself first, you reinforce an identity. You begin seeing yourself as someone who builds wealth, rather than merely earns money. This change in identity is far more powerful than many people realize. Behavior follows identity. When you believe you are someone who values financial security, your daily decisions begin reflecting that belief. You become less interested in impulsive purchases and more interested in long-term opportunities. Instead of asking whether you can afford something, you ask whether buying it moves you closer to or further away from your financial goals. This shift creates remarkable clarity. Throughout history, some of the greatest investors have shared a common observation. Building wealth rarely requires extraordinary intelligence. Imagine filling a large container with water using only a single drop at a time. The first few drops appear insignificant. After several minutes, the container still seems almost empty. Someone watching casually might conclude that the effort is pointless. Yet every drop contributes to the final result. Eventually, the container reaches capacity. No single drop created the outcome. The outcome was created by consistent repetition. Money behaves in much the same way. Every contribution to your savings account, every investment into your retirement fund, every purchase of shares in a well-managed company, every payment towards an appreciating asset, every month of disciplined saving. Each one may appear small on its own. Together, they create extraordinary financial strength. One reason paying yourself first works so effectively is that it removes emotion from financial decision-making. Human beings naturally adapt to whatever resources remain available. If you receive your income and immediately separate a portion for your future, your mind gradually learns to organize the remainder more efficiently. What once seemed impossible becomes completely normal. People often discover they never truly missed the money they saved because they adjusted their spending around what remained. This is sometimes called the principle of automatic discipline. Rather than relying on willpower each month, successful people build systems that make good decisions automatic. Many employers now offer automatic pension contributions. Investment accounts can often be funded through automatic transfers. Savings accounts can receive scheduled deposits immediately after payday. These systems remove the temptation to spend first and save later. Automation is not a replacement for discipline. It is discipline designed into your financial life. Another important lesson is that paying yourself first does not require perfection. Life is unpredictable. Unexpected medical expenses arise. Employment circumstances change. Economic downturns occur. Families face emergencies. There may be seasons when you save less than planned. What matters most is returning to the habit as soon as circumstances allow. Financial success is never about being perfect every month. It is about remaining committed over many years. Some people worry that they cannot afford to save because every penny already has a purpose. While genuine financial hardship certainly exists, many people underestimate how small adjustments can produce meaningful results over time. Preparing meals at home more frequently, reducing unnecessary subscriptions, avoiding impulse purchases, comparing prices before making significant purchases. These small decisions often release money that can begin working towards your future rather than disappearing into temporary consumption. Remember that every pound you save has the potential to become a worker employed on your behalf. Unlike you, your money never sleeps. It never takes holidays. It never asks for a promotion. Properly invested, it continues working every hour of every day. The sooner you give your money productive work to do, the longer it has to generate additional wealth. There is another reason this habit is so important. Paying yourself first demonstrates respect for your future. Imagine meeting yourself 20 years from now. Would that future version of you thank you for every unnecessary purchase made today? Or would they be more grateful for the investments that created security, opportunity, and peace of mind? Every decision you make today sends a gift into your future. Sometimes that gift arrives as financial independence. Sometimes it arrives as freedom from debt. Sometimes it appears as the ability to retire with dignity. Sometimes it becomes the opportunity to help your children, grandchildren, or community. Whatever form it takes, it begins with the simple decision to value tomorrow as much as today. There is a powerful truth that financially successful people understand better than most. The person most responsible for your financial future is not your employer. It is not the government. It is not the economy. It is not the stock market. It is you. Every time you pay yourself first, you quietly declare that your future matters. You choose long-term security over short-term temptation. You choose ownership over consumption. You choose discipline over impulse. Most importantly, you choose to become the architect of your own financial destiny. This first habit forms the foundation upon which every other money habit will stand. Without it, wealth struggles to take root. With it, even modest incomes can gradually grow into remarkable financial strength. Now that you understand why financially successful people always pay themselves first, we can explore the second habit that protects and accelerates their progress: to learn to live below their means regardless of how much they earn. Today's lesson reminds us that building wealth does not begin with earning more money. It begins with making one simple decision every time you receive an income. Pay yourself first before lifestyle, before impulse, before unnecessary spending. You have just discovered the first habit shared by financially successful people around the world, but lasting financial freedom is never built on one habit alone. It is built by combining timeless principles that work together year after year. In our next episode, we explore the second habit that transforms ordinary incomes into extraordinary wealth: live below your means. You will discover why some people earn modest incomes and become financially secure, while others earn far more yet remain trapped in a cycle of financial stress. This single habit could completely change the way you spend, save, and build your future. If you found today's episode valuable, please subscribe to AiEveryday365 Smart Living. Like this video and share it with someone who wants to take control of their financial future. Remember, financial freedom is not built by how much you earn. It is built by the habits you practice every day. This is AiEveryday365 Smart Living. Learn, earn, save, invest, prosper. Well, see you in episode 3. Subscribe, like, share, leave a comment.